Race World Offshore and Offshore Powerboat Racing. Lyric Duval, the official Bourbon Championship Collection Signature Series. Celebrate the champion inside you. Available for a limited time at raceworldoffshore.com/bourbon. Racing Communications, the World Powerboat Race Association, the official offshore sanctioning series, and visit Michigan City LaPorte, Chicago's Northern Indiana relaxing escape with beautiful lakeside settings, exciting blue chip gaming, premium outlet shopping, special events, and festivals for the whole family. And our special Michigan City sponsors, XINSURANCE, the title sponsor of the Great Lakes Grand Prix. Surf Internet, your local reliable fiber internet provider serving the Great Lakes region. Visit Surf Internet today, surfinternet.com. Blue Chip Casinos and NIPSCO. Getting ready for Pro Class 1 racing here from the Porte Products Broadcast Center on Lake Michigan. Todd and Eric ready to call this high-speed action with Mercury Racing's 1100 quad cam 4-valve turbocharged 1100s in these boats, twins. Mercury's got a lot going on in the upcoming week. Thursday in Sheboygan, they're going to officially announce the new 300R engine that the Superstock boats run here. They have the boat that they introduced to the class as a 20-inch midsection, and Mercury's going to announce there and actually have a boat, a 32 Victory with them with the 15-inch midsections. So it'll be real exciting for teams to see them, and there'll be a competition series and also one for the production marketplace announced there.
And here we've got the Class 1 boats getting on plane. They're going to do a little different start than they do with the other classes because they don't wave the green flag from the pace boat. The pace boat brings them to the two that comes around the corner at the far end of the course, and they pass between two green buoys. And when the pace boat passes those two green buoys, that's when the race boats take off.
Boats will get up and get on plane, and when they come through that turn, they will be lined up.
Yeah, we won't see the orange smoke in the mill and all that. So, and if anyone needs their dog fix this weekend while they're at the races, the Safe Cash team has a new mascot, George. Really lovable Staffordshire that Derek Conklin adopted. And I believe they have a French Bulldog there too, so. But here we go.
XINSURANCE South was the fastest lap of qualifying. They have the inside lane. GC Racing, Marine Technologies in the 2 spot. Pothole Heroes 3. Monster Energy 4. XINSURANCE 5. WHM 6. That's your starting grid and order. 7 laps here on this Saturday race for Pro Class 1.
And then tomorrow, I think it's 12. Is their kind of their full race.
Chuck Buis in the cigarette and pace boat. Leland Stanford of Maximum Inflation is our starter. Special thanks to Justin Martin, who is the co-starter from Lake of the Ozarks. Not only the race and the shootout, they're actually GoProing from the boat, doing their best to watch from many different angles the start of this race here today and tomorrow.
Some more of the technology that WPRA has added to be able to call the race better and give them more views of things if there are questions. So hats off to them for stepping up their technology game and a Race World, because they're collaborating really.
Well, we look at, you can see the inside boat there, the XINSURANCE South, the 43 Victory hull, Lillian Pyburn.
The orange canopy.
Monster Energy in the center.
You can't miss that fuchsia MTI.
That's in the number 2 spot on the grid. You
Monster Energy is the all-black boat, and then Pothole Heroes is the predominantly white boat.
The boat's yet to get that green flag. Well, they won't get the green flag, but when they come out, they will be released here.
Yep.
As they come down the line and then do 7 laps from this start once they come across the start-finish line. So here are your Pro Class 1 teams. 6 boats here to race on Lake Michigan.
There's the green buoys, so now they're gone.
That's it.
There's your start.
Throttles down, and we're racing
And
in Pro Class 1.
These big boats with these turbos, they got to spool them up a little bit and then keep them in the boost.
They're all lined up pretty good. Hard to determine who's where. That's on the outside, WHM to the left of the screen. Now
Whoa.
right into the center from another angle.
WHM just took a pretty good hop.
Looks like Monster is in a good position, but on the inside line is XINSURANCE South, who was fastest in qualifying.
Now this is the start of lap 1 that we're seeing here. So XINSURANCE and GC Racing.
They have to stay in their lanes here through the turn.
Well, look at the speed from XINSURANCE North coming up on the outside. They just got to take the long way around.
So now through the turn, they can start moving around. XINSURANCE South with a nice lead. GC Racing in second, Pothole Heroes in third.
And Pothole Heroes has moved to the inside now, but now it looks like they went back outside again.
Monster's right there in the mix. Cannot see them from our vantage point in the spray. I believe that.
I see them on the outside of third. They're in third.
They're in third, but your leader is XINSURANCE South, Bill Pyburn, and Britt Lilly. There's a battle for second, I believe. Yes, GC Racing and Monster. Willie Cabeza and Grant Bruggeman on the inside.
Using that boat length to their advantage there. They're flying a little more level right now.
This boat is fast. Talked to John Tomlinson about it. You're good friends with Randy Sism. He says, that boat is fast, man. There's your leader, XINSURANCE South. Fastest in qualifying and off to the early lead. XINSURANCE South now through the turn on the east side of this course in Michigan City, Indiana.
And I think this is where Britt benefits from his experience. I mean, he raced with Johnny in Class 1. He raced with Sir Steve Curtis in Class 1. So he really learned how to run these Class 1 boats with some very good guys, and he and Bill can now take that and use it to their advantage.
So XINSURANCE South, now your battle for a second from the XINSURANCE Helicam. And on the outside with good speed, second is GC Racing, but being challenged by Monster Energy.
Now you can really feel this wind is picking up.
So these boats are fast, and they'll be turning laps pretty quick here. Give you an idea. Beautiful shot from XINSURANCE Helicam.
Yeah.
The Marine Technologies boat battle for second there. So they come through lap number 1. And it's going to be XINSURANCE South with the lead.
Pretty good lead, too.
There they go. Turn that lap at 113.5 miles an hour, 227 on that lap.
GC second, Monster third, Pothole Heroes fourth. XINSURANCE South North is right there in fifth.
XINSURANCE South, Bill Pyburn and Britt Lilly with the early lead. GC Racing second, Monster third, Pothole Heroes fourth, XINSURANCE North fifth. And yet to see WHM come back around after that first lap.
They just went around.
Did they go?
Western
Okay, there they are.
turn.
Thank you, Eric. So we're staying on camera with Pothole Heroes here now, the Allegro Motorsports team. And back
Monster
to our
Energy.
leaders, speeding away, Monster Energy.
There's WHM. And here's our leaders. XINSURANCE South. And that's kind of the classic victory setup with the BPMs and the rudder.
That's correct. Your number 6 drive boats will deploy a tunnel tab, as most of the boats do in Super Cat class. But your traditional rudder boats do not.
Yeah, you can't really have one because of the mount for the rudder is right in the middle of the stern.
XINSURANCE South with a nice run going.
Yeah,
that's your prototypical way to run that boat with a little bit of bump, very minimal contact, all of the rear of the transom, back chines of the boat, a lot of air coming down the tunnel. Here they come through.
Yeah, I'm not
with
sure.
The lead in lap
I'm not sure
two.
How many steps that bottom is, but you're basically on the aftermost step of the running surface. That's the only thing that you're really riding on.
Good shot from the XINSURANCE helicam of Willie and Grant in Marine Technologies GC Racing.
That distinctive MTI deck line.
482 skater. And that lap at about 112, 2 minutes, 29 seconds unofficially. XINSURANCE South, your leader in Pro Class 1. GC Racing is behind in second.
Monster is third. Pothole Heroes is trying to come up on Monster in fourth. And JJ and Nick are in fifth in XINSURANCE North.
Two laps in on the 7th lap race. A good shot from Rick and Parker on the XINSURANCE Pro Class 1 team.
Wow. They build their lead going on that outer leg, it seems like. It feels like they stretch it out more.
Billy Moff, Jay Muller, WHM, back to our leader, being chased by the XINSURANCE helicopter.
And we want to congratulate Britt's daughter Stella for her first successful bike ride. He put a video of it up on social media.
Back to our leader from overhead.
Boat's looking good.
Just their second race in Pro Class 1, your reigning Super Cat World Champions. Bill Pyburn and Britt Lilly, the Dirty Money Race team, along with Bo and Tiffany Renfro, Super Cat World Champions, now racing in Pro Class 1 and leading here in Michigan City, Indiana.
I bet Rick Lindsay's grinning as he's flying above this, sponsoring that boat in the XINSURANCE helicopter.
There they are.
There's
from
a pretty
overhead.
shot.
Pothole Heroes vying for third, but sitting back and forth in the last lap count. This is third of the.
Yep, lap number 3 of 7.
And once again, turning that lap at about 112. So it's bumped up a little bit here in Michigan City with this strong northeast wind. GC Racing is going to hold on to second as we count the boats behind XINSURANCE South. And third, Monster Energy. Fourth, Pothole Heroes. So your second and third place boats on screen. Now overhead. An idea of what they're facing on that outside westbound leg. And these boats that's a 48-foot boat and a 43-foot boat. That's the smallest boat in the fleet. True 40
skater.
True 40 skater, especially designed for Billy Moff by Peter Ludden at Skater Powerboats, WHM Motorsports. Jay Muller on the throttles. They're in 6th behind XINSURANCE North in 5th. Monster Energy started out as a rudder boat with surface drives, completely redesigned in the off-season after the first year. Tyler called Peter and says, need some help. We'll put the number 6s on this baby. Got it done in the off-season. Amazing work from Skater Powerboats.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to come up, but this, again, the camera angle could be making it look closer than it is.
American-built hulls there.
Yep.
Marine Technologies and Skater going at each other, 2nd and 3rd.
Myrick made the inside move there, so now he's going for the shorter line around the course. And you have to remember, I mean, experience-wise, Willie's still pretty new at this. I mean, what was he, 2 years in factory stock, and then he builds a Pro Class 1 boat?
Yeah, he is, but I'll tell you, he's a fast learner, and he is deeply involved in it. Continue to hold that to 112 line on an unofficial average speed. That's XINSURANCE South leading, GC Racing running in 2nd after lap number 4.
Yeah,
Pro Class 1 leaders.
And Monster's on the inside now, but not close enough to take advantage, I don't think, in the turn yet. Let's see if Myrick can make up some ground with a good tight turn here.
Pothole Heroes in and out of the picture there as those two battle for 2nd and 3rd. In the clean water to the outside. GC Racing now back down the line. Bouncing to the outside and looking to get around is Monster Energy.
Yeah, Monster had to go back outside, so Willie must have closed the door for the lane when they came out of this western end turn here.
WHM Motorsports running in 6th. Off screen while we were chasing 2nd and 3rd. XINSURANCE North came through in 5th.
Yep.
And your leader, back to your leader, XINSURANCE South. From the Maximum Inflation live stream, Eric Colby of Speed on the Water, and yours truly, Todd Swafford. We just saw XINSURANCE South back to that great iconic boat, WHM, with the American flag draped over the deck in the cockpit. Get an aerial shot of it. It's an amazing patriotic view. Multi-time world champion in Super Cat class. Now moving up into Pro Class 1.
Oh, they'll get faster. Speaking of the XINSURANCE South and Britt Lilly, son of Art Lilly, next weekend is the, I believe it's next weekend, is the first Art Lilly Memorial Poker Run in Maryland.
They've got that boat set up just right today.
Real good.
XINSURANCE South, your leader.
Lap 5, 2 more to go.
2nd,
Wow.
GC Racing.
That's a heck of a lead.
They've definitely expanded their lead to get a split on that next time through.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
3rd,
13
XINSURANCE.
seconds. Yeah, JW says their lead is 13 seconds over the 2nd place boat. And they have the same power. So someone got something right on the setup.
There's your 5th place boat, XINSURANCE North. Pothole Heroes is running up in 4th. Monster Energy in 3rd, behind GC Racing 2nd. We're out for the final 2 laps of this race. Your leader all the way, they were the fastest in qualifying, XINSURANCE South, Dirty Money Racing.
So we may get to see Bill Pyburn smile.
Well, when he came to racing, he came.
Oh yeah.
He and Bover, they came with one thing. They came to win.
Yep.
And they're very committed to it. And Bill, he's into racing. He's all serious about it. Very serious. And
I don't think he does anything halfway.
no, he has the passion. Especially, we'll get into it tomorrow and talk about the team that Bo and Tiffany and he have compiled for their Super Cat team.
Yeah.
And what they've been doing and what they've done to get ready to race here in Michigan City and Indiana tomorrow. But today it's Pro Class 1 racing in their 43-foot victory. They'll get the white flag here. GC Racing, they've run well, and the boats as they finished in qualifying, that's where they're running right now. This is the start of lap number 7, the last lap. Monster Energy in third. Again, they're holding right in there at that 111, 110 lap speed. Monster Energy third. Now we look for the final time around that west turn, XINSURANCE South.
Basically 16-second lead over second place.
Yeah, it's 3 seconds more than the last lap they went through. Monster Energy in third.
This is the 6th lap, right?
Yep, they're out on the final lap right now. Pothole Heroes, Carlos and Johnny in third. It's a nice debut for that Gary.
They're in fourth.
I'm sorry, in fourth, but a nice debut for Gary Stray's boat. Monster Energy in third, Pothole Heroes in fourth. A lot of work in the offseason to get that boat together. XINSURANCE North, Nick Buis, JJ Turk. Come around again. Should be the final time to see them on that end of the course today. They'll be back out to run another race tomorrow. It's WHM. All boats on the same lap here.
Yeah, everyone's still running, so.
Get a look at number 2. We saw the leader pass by. It was GC Racing.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm not seeing. Okay, now I'm seeing the pace boat move.
Yeah, they're moving over to the, and they've got a flag out.
Yeah.
So
off screen, it does look like they're getting ready to start to wave the flag for Bill Pyburn and Britt Lilly, XINSURANCE South, your Pro Class 1 winner here today at the XINSURANCE Offshore Great Lakes Grand Prix, Michigan City, Indiana. XINSURANCE South.
Well done. Easily the best that boat has run since they've had it.
Checker flag out for GC Racing. They'll finish in second.
Congrats to Randy Sism on that.
Monster Energy will take third. Pothole Heroes fourth.
Give a shout out to Taylor Sism, who was back in Missouri.
Fifth place will go to XINSURANCE North. Sixth to WHM. Well, the finish of the race kind of went along the lines of the qualifying, and it's difficult for these teams. We talked about it earlier, Eric. You know, typically you'd want to just set your boat up for a day of testing, and then you get qualifying, and then maybe you run the next day. They had to do all three things the same day.
Yeah.
You know.
And then tomorrow's start. Will they have the pole again because they won the race, or do they invert?
I think they invert, is what I heard. We'll have confirmation of that tomorrow.
We'll get that in the morning with the.
And tell you that officially. But XINSURANCE South win for Bill Pyburn, the throttle man, and Britt Lilly, the driver.
Heck of a Saturday for them.
Big day for the Pyburn family, and
congratulations
again to Gracie Pyburn, graduating from the University of Alabama.
And the 600 and 700 class boats are en route.
Our last race of the day is coming up in Class 6 and 700. And we've got more racing to finish up here today, but a full slate tomorrow. All of the national classes, including the Cat 300 boats, all the Pro Class 1 boats, Super Cat, Super Vs, the Extreme Unlimited boat that we have here, American Custom Marine, as well as the Mod Vs and the factory stock boats. So a full day of action. We're not done yet, not to mention the boat parade today and the street party tonight here in Michigan City, Indiana. The XINSURANCE Offshore Great Lakes Grand Prix. Maximum Inflation live stream, Maximum Inflation CO2 rearming kits for all inflatable life jackets. U.S. Coast Guard approved and verified by Underwriters Laboratories for performance and compatibility. Visit West Marine, Cabela's, and Bass Pro for your kits today. And remember, the best life jacket in the world is the one you wear. Pro Class 1 racing done. We've got the bracketed classes to come out for you here and wrap up our race day number 1 here in Michigan City, Indiana. We'll take a break, come back with more. There's your winner of Pro Class 1, XINSURANCE South, Bill Pyburn and Britt Lilly. Back with more right after this.